Come on.
Oh, they want me to fall from the top. They want me to drop. They want me to stop. They want me to go. I'm already gone. Shit that I'm on. I'm already home.
Hey, I'm already home. Hey, I'm already home. Hey, I'm already home.
Oh, they want me to fall from the top. They want me to drop. They want me to stop. They want me to go. I'm already gone. Shit that I'm on. I'm already home.
Hey, I'm already home. Hey, I'm already home. Hey, I'm already home.
We're already home. We're already home.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, Punk said I'm home, but we're already home.
We never left.
We did leave, but we're already home because he's home. And let's get started right there. There's so much to unpack with that. So fucking much to unpack with that. Jesus Christ, it's so much. So Punk showed up on Raw. We're gonna start right there. That was the last thing on Raw, but we're gonna start right there because it's the most talked about thing on Raw. Punk showed up on Raw and he cut this promo and he said, "I'm home. There's been something that I wanted to say for so long and I didn't know how it felt. I'm glad to be back. And you people kept my name going for 10 years." And he said all of this stuff. And when he said all of these things, everybody online ripped it to shreds. They was like, this is a basic paint by numbers bullshit. This is the same thing he gave at Last Dance. They ripped it to shreds. They tore this up. They was like, yeah, Punk sucks, Punk this. Like, that promo was so underwhelming. And I'm like, okay, what did you want? And I immediately knew exactly what was going on. I was like, I know exactly what's going on because this tied into a lot of stuff that played on like earlier in the night. I'm like, this isn't what you guys think. And everybody was like, oh, he's a hypocrite, he's this, he's that. I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe you guys are this much of an idiot. Before I even get into the breakdown, what did you think of Punk's promo?
It was alright in my opinion. Like, was it totally like what Punk would do? No, but he just got there. Like, he's not gonna like shit on somebody as soon as he gets there. He didn't do that AEW either, for real, if you think about it.
That's
His first
actually
promo, no.
No, that's actually false. He did shit on WWE like his first hours in.
But it wasn't. I don't know. Like, I feel like it wasn't as much as he would do. Like, what he do when he's not working. You know, like what he would say on the regular internet.
Yeah, but the shit that he said in his first promo back in AEW, it was like completely. I left that place. That place was dog shit. Fuck WWE. Fuck them over there. They literally had a fuck WWE chant when he showed up in AEW. And then
Did he say
here,
fuck WWE though? Like legit said fuck WWE. Because I don't think he actually legit said
he
fuck WWE.
never said that, but in so many words, he basically was saying that, and the crowd was saying fuck WWE. Because
I feel like the crowd expected him to actually say fuck. I guess in this case AEW. You know what I mean?
that's what a lot of internet fans were wanting. They're like, yo, we wanted them to shit on AEW. We wanted this. We wanted at least the edgier Punk. We didn't want this. And I'm like, you guys are so stupid. And
that's what I mean with like his original promo wasn't that bad because he could like it's AEW. Like they let like somebody say fuck twice on their fucking like show. You know what I mean? So they could have let Punk said fuck WWE, but he didn't say it.
yeah, but
So it was all right.
The promo was it was deep and layered, and people are so stupid they immediately jump to the obvious, and it's like, okay, this exactly tells me why you guys aren't CM Punk fans. And I have a love-hate with CM Punk. I love him, hate him, love him, hate him. Yeah, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. But if you're a CM Punk fan, you know that everything he does is layered. It's not just, oh, this is straightforward. It's layered with deeper meaning. And people just like immediately was just like, oh, this was so stupid. This was this. And then about 24 to 48 hours later, people was like, okay, if this is the thing, then we're going for it. Immediately when I watched that promo and he finished it, and then the last thing he said before the cameras cut was, I'm not here to make friends, I'm here to make money. And that's the one line
Yeah.
everybody jumped on, was like, oh my God, like he said that. Like that's what he should have said in the promo. And it's like, are you that fucking dense? Because his whole promo was him being so happy to be back, happy to be in WWE, happy to be home. And it was just like, that's not the Punk that we know. That's not CM Punk that we know. We know the anti-establishment, the voice of the voiceless. That's the Punk that we know. And everybody's like, that's not him. That's not him. And it's like, this is why it's multi-layered. Because earlier in the night, fucking Seth Rollins said out of his mouth, clear as day, I don't want to hear about that hypocrite. When they were chanting CM Punk, he goes, I don't want to hear about that hypocrite. CM Punk came out that night and was a complete hypocrite. Everything he stood against, he was like, I'm down for it. And it's like, that's not Punk. And immediately I'm just like, in my head, I'm like, this is fucking perfect, because if you give him 5 minutes as a face and let him be a heel the rest of the time, it's money. It's fucking money. Let him be happy he's back for 5 minutes, and then Seth Rollins started picking apart. Yo, everything you said in that promo was fucking lies. You're a fucking hypocrite. You're full of shit. And Punk's going to try to convince the WWE crowd that, no, I am this guy. And Seth's like, no, he's not. He's a fucking cancer. He shouldn't be here. This isn't right. And it's going to be, everybody's going to be like, Seth's an asshole. And Punk's going to be like, no, I'm right. Guys, look at me. I'm right. And Punk's going to be the bad guy, and Seth's going to be the good guy. Everyone's going to be like, oh shit, Seth was right. And it's like, dude, of course, that's exactly it. And the other line that people pulled out of that was when he said, a wise man told me you have to leave for them to appreciate you. And everybody immediately was like, oh my God, that's Paul Heyman. Yes, that is Paul Heyman. Like, if you didn't expect him to drop that line, you're crazy. Because when he said that, it immediately put into people's mind, oh my God, there's going to be a Roman Reigns versus CM Punk feud. Yes, that's exactly what's happening. So there you go. You have two feuds lined up out of one promo. That is, like, I don't understand how people even lost the plot in that. It's like, you should know, you're CM Punk fans, you should know there's more to the story than what's on the surface. And it's like, what? Like, this is so crazy. Like, everything, this is just insane that people are like, what the fuck? Like, that was so underwhelming. It was this. And then, like I said, 48 hours, they're like, well, if this leads to the Seth Rollins thing, then maybe it's okay. And it's like, dude, he's a fucking hypocrite. Like, that's exactly his motto. Like, this is a thing. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with people?
People don't like read them between the lines. Also, people like put too much stock in what he said, but they didn't think about what he didn't say. The fact that he didn't bring up AEW or nothing like that, that might be even worse than not saying, like, actually coming at them. Like, he didn't even acknowledge them. They're beneath you. That's the way I took that part too.
That's the thing. Like, when you're number one, you don't take shots at number two. And he's back in the number one company, so he's not going to say shit about them. Fuck the NDA, fuck all of that. Like, he knows how to skirt around the lines and say some shit. But he's at the point where it's like, no, I'm up here. You guys are down there. You guys are suffering without me. I'm fine. That's it. I'm not even going to say shit about you. And it's perfectly fine. It probably will get brought up when the Seth feud happens, but like, as of him out of his own mouth, fuck them. That's how it is. Like, I ain't got nothing to say about them. Fuck them. That's it.
And the funny part, as of bringing him up, like, it'd probably be Seth to bring it up instead of him.
That's what I just said.
Like, reply to it, but he won't like say it.
That's what I said. It's
Yeah.
it's it's just it's just so mind-boggling how people are just this way. And so while we're on the subject of CM Punk, we have a bunch of CM Punk news. And we have the person who terminated him who said, okay, we should let him go. And the disciplinary committee was Brian Danielson. Now, immediately people are like, oh, well, I don't think he should have did that because Brian Danielson is a wrestler. He shouldn't have terminated Punk. And it's like, no, 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 no. Brian Danielson is a great judge of character. He's a great human being overall. And for him to say, well, we can't deal with this headache and keep dealing with this problem, it's fucking with all of our talent. We have to cut bait. Like, that's perfectly fine. Like, I have no problem. I'm not even a tad bit angry at Brian Danielson for doing that. Like, he's the guy that should do that. It's like, well, listen, like we've exhausted all of our resources. We had nothing. All right, listen, you just gotta go, pal. Like I have no problem. And people were just like complaining about, oh, talent shouldn't say what other talent should do, this and that. And it's like, no, no, no. Perfect person said the perfect thing to let him go. It's perfectly fine. It was perfectly fine. I
Yeah.
had no problem with that.
Doesn't he pretty much have another title backstage anyway? Like other than that?
He's like basically Tony's right hand man. He's basically Tony's right
Yeah.
hand man. He's just a guy there. But like he's perfectly like I have no problem with him just being on the disciplinary committee and just saying, listen, we've done all we can. We have to let him go. Like for the people who think that was a bad idea, it's like, yeah, it was a bad idea because it financially hurt AEW. But at the same time, it's like you didn't need him being angry over there, causing more trouble over and over and over again. Just let him go. And the fact that he really wanted to go to WWE was the bigger problem. Now, here's another thing that a lot of people have no idea about. A few months ago, when Punk wasn't in AEW because of the little beef that they had, he went backstage to WWE. Now, people are like, oh, he just went backstage to WWE just like to negotiate. He did go back to apologize and set some things straight. Was like, yo, I'm sorry. Yo, I fucked up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What I found out from a lot of people that are around CM Punk was, yeah, no, he was trying to go back then. He wanted to go back. It was like he said he wanted to go back to WWE. He was done dealing with AEW. He's like, no, I want to go back to WWE. And it was like, okay, he wanted to go back. So this deal came together in 10 days. And the thing was, this is the thing that is scary about this deal. This is the scariest thing about the deal. WWE and Nick Khan did not go after CM Punk. CM Punk came to them and said, yo, let's talk. And they said, we're open. All right, let's talk. And the deal came together in 10 days. He had an hour-long conversation with Triple H, and Punk said, I want to do it. I want to do it in Chicago. Let's go. He came to them. This is unprecedented. Like, this is the guy who everybody, quote-unquote, hates WWE. He went away and was like, yo, I'm back. This is where I want to be. He came to them and said, hey, I want to come home. They said, all right, come on home. Just that simple. That's what happened.
Cause love or hate him, he's money. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he is. He is. And the reactions that he got, like the people that popped and people were just going out of their way going, oh my God, CM Punk is back. I saw regular casual fans going, what the fuck, CM Punk is back in wrestling? It's like, okay, he is a draw. He is money. He's got regulars going, oh my God, CM Punk is back. It's insane. It's insane.
Yeah. Yep.
And so here's something I want to lay out to you and put out to the fans. What do you think would be a better WrestleMania match for CM Punk at WrestleMania 40? Punk versus Roman? Punk versus Seth? or Punk versus Stone Cold Steve Austin.
If possible, Punk versus Stone Cold Steve Austin, because people have been wanting that shit for years. You know, like ever since that one promo where they were face to face and he being Punk stopped Stone Cold from drinking the beer and shit. And like at the time, Stone Cold couldn't wrestle. So yeah, that one would be the most money, I think.
Well, the funny thing about that is Punk brought it up to WWE, said, "Yo, if I could go get Stone Cold, what's up? Let's do it." WWE goes, "You know what? If you could go get Stone Cold, let's do it." Everybody's like, "Yo, let's go, let's do this, let's do this, let's make this a thing." And the funny part about it, they reached out to Stone Cold and they said, "Yo, do you have any ill will with working with Punk?" Stone Cold goes, "Dude, we text at least twice a month. Like we talk regularly. We have no ill will." It's like they're like,
He
"Wait, so would
he
you do this?"
good.
Yeah, he's like, I don't know. Maybe I might get in shape. We'll find out. And it's like, so it's just there. So this Punk Stone Cold match is like literally just there, and he's like, "Yeah, we could do this," because the Roman Punk thing is happening soon. Seth and
Hmm.
Punk is happening soon. So Stone Cold and Punk is happening soon. It's like all of this stuff is like right there, and it's like all of this is money. Like each one of those things is selling out a fucking arena. You have Seth just yelling at Punk. That is going to be one of the fucking awesomest this back and forth. You have Roman and Punk with the Paul Heyman connection. That's fucking money. Then you have Punk versus Stone Cold. That's money. And then you have the one that is the sleeper hit, the one that everybody has not even heard of, Punk versus Logan Paul.
Huh?
Punk versus Logan Paul. I lied to you not. When somebody floated that idea to me, I was like, I I just want to go to every promo those two have. Because what the fuck can Punk say to Logan Paul? He can't say shit to Logan Paul. Logan Paul is the definition of a Teflon Don when it comes to Punk. Punk can't say shit to him. But Logan Paul can say everything to fucking Punk because Punk has skeletons in his closet that hasn't been touched. And Logan Paul, the motherfucker who no matter what Punk says to him is just gonna bounce off of him, he's gonna rip Punk to shreds. And it's gonna be one of those things where you're gonna be like, how is this possible? How is this possible? Because everything Punk is gonna say to Logan Paul is literally everything that we just know. Oh, he's a loudmouth jackass piece of shit. Fine. Logan Paul is going to be the only person that can say everything bad about Punk in the most vicious way. And there's nothing Punk can do because he can't shoot back at Logan Paul because there's nothing you can say to Logan Paul that's going to be like, oh my God, I can't believe you said that to Logan Paul. It's like everything has been said to him to the point where it's like, there's nothing that you can say to me. He can say everything to Punk, and it's like, oh my God, this is going to be great. And not to mention, Logan Paul is a fucking great wrestler. It's like, there's no
Yep.
loss there. It's like, fuck, like, there you go. Like, you have all of these things. And not to
I
mention,
can,
Punk went on Instagram and posted the picture of him singing to Dominic's little sister. And Dominic posted back with the clown face emojis. And it's like, there's just literally just shit just laying around and just like Punk can just pick up and just run with. And it's like, come on, like there's too much here. Like there's too much good shit here. Is this is this is gonna be just fun.
can't believe you sold me on Punk versus Logan Paul.
Oh yeah.
And you have
Like
me thinking right now of CM Punk versus Dominic.
yeah. This is one of those fun things. And I know somebody's like,
Yeah.
why weren't you this hyped for CM Punk versus MJF or CM Punk versus Hangman or CM Punk versus John Moxley? Why weren't you this hyped? It was all new matches. You should have been hyped for that. Like your Punk was the first time back, and you should have been hyped for that. Yeah, no, there was no hype there because there was nothing that was there was nothing intriguing. No matter what people said to each other, it was nothing intriguing. The matches were great. It just was nothing intriguing in the hype because there was no tension there. That's the thing. The tension came in AEW. So now he has more baggage. He has 2 years of baggage that hasn't been touched. Plus, he has 10 years of baggage of leaving WWE and shitting on them for years and being a fucking spoiled bitch that's going to get touched in WWE by WWE people. And it's going to be different. And when he gets face to face with Cody, that's the one where everybody's going to be like, I'm going to tune in for that because Cody literally can say, you showed up as soon as I left. We never got to touch. What's up? And Punk can just say to him, yeah, you left because you were scared of me. And there we go. That's the start, and it's just gonna go. It's so much meat on the bone from just like shit that happened in the past. It's like Hangman had nothing with Punk. It's just, hey, I want to wrestle you. Me too. That's it. MJF is, I grew up a fan of you. One of his 900 million Joker stories. Hey, I grew up a fan of you. I want to beat you down. It's like, yeah, all right, that's a thing. Moxley, the one thing about Moxley thing that I didn't hear them say is, I brought you into this. Like I brought you into the big time. Like you should thank me. He didn't say that, and I'm like, Punk should have said that, and that would have been a little bit more interesting than, oh, I'm just gonna beat you and I'm gonna be the champ. Yeah, I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna kick your ass. It's like, all right, like that's it. All right.
I never watched Rocky.
Yeah, like that shit. It's like what? Like what? Like that's it? Like there was nothing there. It's like okay, whatever. But yeah, like that's the CM Punk drama. So we don't have to cover CM Punk for the next hour and 15 minutes of time that we have. We're done with the CM Punk drama, and we can get into Monday Night Raw. So Raw opened up with the biggest guy in WWE, Randy Orton. It, I really mean biggest guy in WWE. Randy's fucking huge.
He's damn near bigger than Brock Lesnar right now.
He's so fucking huge. And the one thing I loved about this promo that like not a lot of people saw was Randy got in the ring, everybody's cheering, and he's about to go up on the ropes to do his celebration, and he pauses and goes, "Give me a second while I take this in." And he literally takes it in and then does his pose. The crowd goes crazy. It's fucking awesome.
Like I didn't even realize he was gone for that freaking long. Like they said,
Yeah, it's been a
year and a
year.
half or so.
Yeah, it's been a long time. Like the funny part is like while we were doing a podcast, we kept saying Randy's coming back. We didn't know how severe the injury was. We just knew he was coming back. We're like, yo, he's coming back. He should come back at this point. And that point went by. Well, he should come back at this point, and that point went by. We didn't know how bad the back surgery was. And then we found out, oh, the back surgery was really bad that kept him out for this long.
Damn.
So
What?
then,
Hopefully, he keep going for a while.
oh, he's going to be going for a while. So then Randy's talking. He's telling everybody thank you. He says, I'm back. I got some unfinished business with the bloodline. And if you're a part of the bloodline, you're going to get hurt. That's a key line. That was a key line. And then as he's saying this, Rhea Ripley comes out and she says, Randy, you've been away for a while. The Judgment Day have taken over and we run things, and this is mommy's house. And he's like, well, daddy's back. And everybody just starts chanting daddy's home. It's like, okay, that's crazy. And then we had him get attacked by JD McDonough and Dominic. It's like, oh my God, he's getting attacked by Judgment Day. He fucked him up, and then he says, Dominic, you know what? Me and you later on Raw. And Dom, like, you should have seen Dom's face, like, just full of fear. Dom was so scared of him. But, like, it's the right position for him. Like, he should be scared of him. Like, the fuck?
Shit, I'm scared of him, and like I'm nowhere near him.
Yes. So then we had a backstage of all the tag teams is going to be in tag team turmoil. And Jelly Roll, like, the artist Jelly Roll shows up. He does a belly bump with Otis. And then R-Truth comes up and goes, I'm looking for Jelly Roll. I'm looking for Jelly Roll. And Jelly Roll's like, I'm right here. No, 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 no. I'm looking for the Jelly Rolls, the Grammy Award winning Jelly Rolls. And they're like, oh my God, he's actually looking for Jelly Rolls when the guy's name is Jelly Roll. I got it. It's funny.
I miss
So,
like truth. I really
me
did.
too. This is a funny thing that a lot of people miss because it was so small and minute. It was a backstage thing with Cody doing a shield for Cyber Monday. Guys, look, here's all the stuff you can get from WWEshop.com. Winged eagle belt right in front of him, right in front of his waist. And he goes, I've always liked this design. It's like, uh-huh, uh-huh. And then he has a Stardust toy and a Roman Reigns toy. He puts the Roman Reigns toy in front of the Stardust toy because he still hates Stardust. I was like, okay, that was funny. But
That had to been a rib. That had to been a rib.
oh, it definitely was. So then we had the tag team turmoil, and it started out with Tozawa and Otis, which is weird because I thought it would be Gable and Otis, but Tozawa and Otis versus DIY. They did the double worm, they did all of this stuff, but they still lost to DIY because they met in the middle and killed Tozawa. And then DIY took on Indu Sheer. And it's like Indu Sheer, 5 seconds, they're beating the shit out of DIY. Ah, bam, 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 beating you down. Oh, and I'm like, oh my God, they're going to kill DIY. It's over. It's over. All of a sudden, Johnny Gargano rolls up one of the DIY, one of the Indu Sheer, and DIY win. Okay, they're
I think
dead.
it was Sanga.
It might have been. I didn't even care
Yeah.
who. I was just so shocked. Like, what the fuck? They just beat them like that with a roll up? And we get to the Creed brothers versus DIY. Of course, they in there making magic. And I'm just like, okay, let's see what happens. Do the DIY win or do the Creeds win? And the Creeds beat DIY. And it's like, like, wait, is this really happening? Then the New Day come out. The Creeds is in there with the New Day. And it's like, all right, maybe the New Day is going to go against Judgment Day for the tag team titles. That's happening because this is a turmoil thing. No, the Creeds beat the New Day. I'm like, okay, this is okay. All right, what the fuck is happening here? Like, the Creeds is actually going up. So then Imperium comes out. And Imperium and the Creeds, they're going at it. They do some crazy shit. And then they're going for the Imperium bomb. And they have it set up. They have Julius down. No, wait, Brutus. It's Brutus. They have Brutus down. Julius jumped on Brutus's back and he slipped on the top rope, got his recovery in 0.1 seconds, and suplexed Ludwig off the top. And everybody was like, okay, that's insane. He fucking fumbled and recovered within seconds. And then, like, even Michael Cole was like, I don't know how to explain that. Michael Cole said he slipped, but he recovered. I don't know how to explain that. That's what Michael Cole said out of his mouth. That's how fucking crazy it was. And I
It's
watched,
like if
like,
you wasn't paying attention, you would not catch that.
yes. And I watched people online that saw it and was like, he slipped. I saw him slip. How the fuck did he get back up in seconds? Like, how? How did he do that? Like, it seemed seamless. What the fuck? That's how good it was.
Creed brothers are fucking amazing. They're fucking superhuman. Like probably like the best tag team today.
Yes. And the Creeds won. So now they're number one contenders against the Judgment Day. And then we cut to the back in the Judgment Day looking at the tag titles, and Finn comes in and is like, yo, Damien, what's wrong? Like, what's wrong? And Damien's like, yo, man, I let you guys down because I was the leader or whatever. I mean, go ahead, just say what you gotta say to me. And they're like, dude, like, we're over that. Like, come on, man. Like, we're good. Let's go check on JD. He's like, all right, man. He's like, but you sure that I didn't fuck nothing? No. Everything's good. Like, come on. And it's like, okay, why were you so serious about that?
But you know they're probably gonna kick him out like soon. So
Oh no, they're definitely getting him. Like he's getting murdered, and I can't wait for that.
especially
So
keep going this leader bullshit.
right. So then we had Cody Rhodes, who came out to make an announcement. And as soon as he said, I'm making an announcement, I knew exactly what the announcement was. I just didn't know how the finish of this was. The announcement was, I knew he was going to say, I'm going into the Royal Rumble. I did not know that he was going to say, I'm going into the Royal Rumble, but then get interrupted by Shinsuke Nakamura. I was like, okay, that was not on my 2023 board of what I wanted to see, Nakamura versus Cody, but fuck it, I'm here now. I want to see this. Give it
Yeah,
to me.
I was just about to say that. I'm here for it.
Yeah. And Nakamura showed up behind Cody and spit the red mist in his face. He said, you are who I was looking for this whole time. And it's like, oh, well, I'm here for this. This is what I want. I want this. Give me more of this. That was great.
Yeah, I did not expect it to be fucking Cody.
Yeah, I didn't expect that either. And that was wild. So then they show a commercial for Friday, which is SmackDown. And it's like, okay, they're gonna show the SmackDown promo, and they're like, oh, what's gonna be the fallout with Damage Control? I'm gonna talk about that in a second. And then they said Logan Paul is gonna be there. We're gonna find out who his next challenger is. And I'm like, okay. And then I found some random stuff that said it's gonna be Kevin Owens. It's like, well, that seems like a magical thing.
Yep.
Yes. So as far as Bailey and Damage Control, that is that's gonna be something because as we record this is Trinity's birthday, and Trinity and Bailey are friends, and so is Mercedes. So they took a picture together, and it was random, and it's like they took a picture together, and it's like, oh, okay, cool, huh? There's, huh? There's something. There's something. Something's off there, and each one of them have red hair. Bailey has red in her hair. Mercedes has full red hair, and Trinity has red hair. It's like, huh? That's that's not that's not weird, is it? Nah. Especially after Mercedes tweeted a video of her back in the ring. Nah, those two things are not connected. Not even closely connected, right? Nope.
Not at
Not even.
all.
Nope. So I was listening to Sean Ross Sapp, and Sean Ross Sapp said that there could be a small possibility that Mercedes did sign to AEW. And I'm like, okay, cool, that could be a possibility. But he also said there's a possibility that she's a free agent. So I was like, all right, let's see where this goes. And then there was an interview with Rocky Romero. And they asked Rocky, they said, Rocky, so what's up with Mercedes? He said, listen, I have no idea what's up with Mercedes. I don't know if she's going to be healed or nothing, but she's not under New Japan contract. We would love to have her back. She's not under contract with New Japan. He's like, I would love to have her back, but I have no idea what she's doing. I don't know what's going on. He's like, I don't even know her contract status. but I do know that in 2024 she's gonna make a lot of money. It's like, yeah, shit, yeah, she's gonna make a lot of money.
Shit.
So that's the Mercedes update for now. So then we had the big men slapping Reed, Ivar and Bronson Reed, and this match is going, and they have a count out, and it's like, oh fuck, they had a count out. Yeah, like, no, no, no. That would be cool. That would be cool and like, all right, fuck it. They had a count out. This is a great match. Until Ivar gets DVD'd by Bronson Reed into the fucking barrier onto some fucking chairs. Jesus Christ, that was crazy. I'm like,
This
what?
match was like way better than I expected it to be. Like, what the fuck? Like, I
Yes,
normally don't like big men matches, but this one was good.
I loved it. And then after that, they were fighting to the back, and Ivar and Bronson Reed was fucking up humans left and right. They were beating security's ass. One dude that looked like Daniel Garcia at security got thrown like a fucking javelin at Ivar. I'm like, what the fuck? It was great.
He he did look like him too, though.
Yes. So then we had a backstage thing with Nia Jax and Zoe Starks and Shayna Baszler. We're setting up for Shayna Baszler versus Nia Jax, which I don't really care for. I don't care. Like, to be honest, I don't give a shit. Like, I'm not a Nia fan. I'm not gonna lie, pretend, oh yeah, I'm a Nia fan. I'm not a Nia fan. I don't care. I don't care. They're gonna have her versus
Wasn't
Shayna.
it Shayna that took her out to begin with, quote unquote?
Yes. Yes. That's why
Okay.
I don't care. I don't care. So
Yeah.
then they cut to um, a CM Punk return video, basically showing all of the content creators watching CM Punk return and being so shocked at this return. I know a lot of those content creators, and they were super excited to be on Raw, and I was happy for them. It was great.
That was awesome.
So then we found Truth. He found the jelly rolls, and the jelly rolls he was eating, he was in the Judgment Day, and then he said, "I'm here to be the fifth man in Judgment Day for War Games," and they like, "Truth, it was Saturday," and then he goes, "Well, how did I do?" It was like, "We lost." "Oh man, I lost." Like, "You weren't in it, Truth." "Oh, okay." And then he left. I was like, "What the fuck?" I miss Truth so much. It
Right?
it is so, like, the funniest part about it is like Finn Balor is just so dorky that he's tried so hard to keep a straight face while Truth was doing that. Like, he just kept looking away, like, shit, I can't keep a straight face. But because Truth is just
You
so
can't
fuck.
though.
Truth is so good though. He's just so good, and he does it with a straight face, and it's like, oh my god, you can't do that. You cannot do that, Truth.
You can't keep a straight face with him or Sami Zayn for that matter.
Yes.
Imagine them as a tag team.
Oh my god, it would be so hilarious. So hilarious. They just break everybody they come in contact with. That's so good.
Yes.
So then we had Zoe Starks versus Nia Jax, and Nia killed Zoe. And it's like, okay, you killed Zoe just to set up for you and Shayna. All right. Nia killed Zoe. Good for her. Yeah. It, like I said, it
I'm
didn't
not a
matter.
big fan of Zoe either, but isn't it like bad? Like they're killing her momentum or whatever.
No, she could still get rebuilt, and I think she will get rebuilt right around the time Shayna gets like her second win, and then also they could go for the tag titles. So that's the thing.
Okay. Yeah.
So
Okay.
then we get Gunther and Imperium in the back, and he's pissed off at Imperium that they lost. And then the Miz comes up and goes, "Hey, at the press conference, Gunther, you said whoever's your next challenger should step up to you and challenge you." And Gunther goes, "Dog, like, you earned my respect in the ring, but I beat you. So what do I like? I don't have to face you again. Like, I don't. You lost. The fuck do you mean? Like, Miz, you can earn a title shot all you want to. I beat you, but like, there's no real reason for me to face you. And the Miz is like, we'll see about that. It's like, okay, but all right. This, this is all I can say is all right.
He'll earn it again somehow. Like I see it.
Oh, no doubt he will, but it's like he beat him clean. It wasn't like he cheated or nothing. He beat him clean. So there's no reason for him to come back with a rematch. Like, I know they're gonna do it on TV and it's gonna be like a big deal, but it's like there's no reason for it. Like, in all
No
honesty.
point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, I mean, whatever. It's a thing. It's a match. We're getting the Gunther and Brock. Like, whatever. And we're getting there eventually. So then we get Seth Rollins, the promo where he calls CM Punk a hypocrite. But he's talking about having a match and needing a challenger. And then Drew comes out and Drew goes, man, he's like, I respect you. And he's like, Drew, I beat you. Like, you shouldn't get a title match. And he's like, yeah. But like, I know I can beat you. He's like, Drew, I'm not giving you a title match because the next title match is going to Jey Uso next week. Like, you have to get in the back of the line. So Drew's like, wait, he's going to who? He's like, yeah, Jey Uso. And Drew just headbutts the shit out of Seth so fucking hard that Seth, like, I don't even know how Seth's big ass head bloodied Drew's face. And it's like, how the fuck did you get bloody from headbutting somebody else? The fuck?
I thought it was like Seth's nose.
That would be more easily explained if it was Seth's nose. But Drew busted himself open with a headbutt. It's like, Jesus.
Mm.
And Drew beat the shit out of him so bad that his kilt fell off. And now we know what's under his kilt. Pants. Well,
I
underwear.
wish I didn't know.
Yeah, I didn't want to know. And then Jay came out to save Drew, Seth and ran Drew off. Like, okay, well, that's the thing. That's where that's going. So then we had the shiniest hearts versus the green machines.
You should be a fucking promoter because like I don't like that tag team at all, but I like that name.
Wait, why you don't like the shiniest hearts?
I don't know. I don't like that fucking team. It came out of nowhere.
It's fine. So then we go to the back and we see Sammy and Drew, and Sammy's like, dude, you need to chill. You need to chill. Like, I lost to the bloodline. I'm perfectly fine. Like, you need to get over this shit. Like, you need to get over this shit and move on. And Drew goes, all right, Sammy, I'm gonna get over this and move on. I'm gonna move on to the Pierce's office to tell him I want to match with somebody. He's like, yeah, see, you should do that. I want to match with you next week. And Sammy's like, okay, that wasn't what I was thinking, but all right, fuck it. That was funny.
You know, he had like a damn it fucking like look on his face the whole time.
Yes, he did. It's like, what the fuck? That's not what I wanted. So after about 5 or 6 weeks of building up the shiniest hearts to face the green machine, it's like, all right, maybe the shiniest hearts are going to win the tag team titles. They're going to win the tag team titles, right? They're going to win the tag team titles. Nope, the fucking green machine beat the shiniest hearts clean. No cheating, clean. And it's like, oh, okay, well, that was a thing. All right.
I thought they were gonna win too.
Like, I did too, but like, I guess we're going to go with Shayna and Zoe versus the green machine. All right, fine.
Which is,
So,
it's okay.
yeah, that's okay. So then we have Jey Uso and Randy. And Jey Uso goes up to Randy and goes, yo, listen, man. Hey, hold up, man. I just want to say, listen, I'm sorry for everything we did for taking you out and stuff. You know that was his family stuff. And Randy was like, all right. He's like, oh, also, I just want you to know that I'm not in the bloodline. So we good. And Randy was like, yeah, we good. I said I was going to take out everybody that was in the bloodline. He's like, yeah, I'm not done with them. He's like, yeah. He's like, we good. I
He
was
said
like,
it so nervous though.
right. And I'm glad he said that because people would have been like, why did Randy just forgive him? Randy literally said, I'm taking out everybody in the bloodline. And for him to say, I'm not in the bloodline was immediately like, ha, I'm out of this, pal. You ain't got nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
No, we know Yeaton. And on the bump, like, I don't know why they did this, but they did this on a bump and it was like very random. And I was like, okay, why did they do this? But like I'm intrigued at the same time because on the bump they had Santos Escobar there. And they were asking Santos all of this stuff about, yo, Ray, and he's like, yo, I said the thing about Ray, but I wanted to say worse. I was like, okay. And Santos was saying like all of this stuff. And he was like, I'm the true representative of Lucha Libre. I'm this, I'm that. And it's like, okay, like he's making sense. And then he was like, yo, I heard Randy was going to be on SmackDown this week. And he's like, yeah. And he was like, well, Randy should just stay out of my way. And it's like, did they just tease Santos versus Randy? Like, did they inadvertently
I'm here
tease
for
that?
it.
I am too. I'm like, what? What? That kind of seems a thing. So yeah, and then we had Dominic Mysterio versus Randy Orton, and apparently this match went a little bit longer than it should have because that cut into Punk's like time at the end. But Randy came back, RKO'd Dominic. It was awesome. The fans cheered. Everybody loved it, of course. But yeah, like, and the CM Punk promo was a thing that finished off the night. But that was Monday Night Raw. So yeah, like,
Yeah, that am I the only one that like thought that fucking what you call it the fucking Dominic match was like his best match though? Maybe because of Randy, whatever. But yeah,
listen,
might have been his best match the whole year.
hold up. I want to say that, but now I'm at the point where I want to be mad because for the last 5 times Dominic has had a match, I've said, that's Dominic's best match. That's Dominic's best match. That's Dominic's best match. If he keeps having best matches one after another, maybe he's really that good.
His next match against Wesley, we're gonna say that again. I guarantee it.
Yes. And the only thing I could think of is, God damn it, Lance Storm is great. Like, that's all I can think of. Lance Storm is great.
Shit.
So we go over to Dynamite, and it starts off with Bryan Danielson coming out. And Bryan Danielson is doing commentary all night. And it's like, okay, cool, because he has the little eye injury and he'll be wrestling on Saturday on Collision. It's like, okay, cool. So they put up the graphic for the Continental Classic. And Brody King has 3 points because he won. And we have Claudio Castagnoli 3 points because he won. And this is in the Blue League. And Bryan Danielson's in that league. Andrade, Daniel Garcia, and Eddie Kingston are all in that league. It's like, okay. And we're going to see stuff about that later. But then we have the Gold League, who's having matches tonight. We have John Moxley, who has 3 points already. Swerve Strickland, who has 3 points already. Roosh, who has 0. Mark, who has 0. Jay Lethal, who has 0. And Jay White, who has 3 points. That all changes by the end of the night, but that's what the standings were in the very beginning. So,
Yeah, not the people who are expected to like fucking be up there.
really? Who did you expect?
Like not like I didn't expect Swerve to like get points, especially after his match with fucking what you call it, Hangman. Not what you call it. I figured they would job fucking Brody King, you know.
Yeah, but
And
the
yeah, that's pretty much it.
so the reason I think that I thought Swerve was gonna do really good in this was because the reaction that Swerve got at the end of the Texas Death Match, how everybody loved Swerve and was like, "Oh my God, Swerve is so good! Swerve is this, Swerve is that," and like the love
Yeah.
that he was getting from that, and even he got cheered on like the next Dynamite. I was like, okay, I understand why they're gonna push him. Like if he's not at the end, like at the finals, like I don't think he's gonna win. But if he's not in the finals, I'll be pissed off.
At this point, at the very least, he'll make it to like maybe semifinals. Like he'll be right there on like the cusp of it. You know?
Yeah. So then we had Jay Lethal versus John Moxley, and John Moxley, quote unquote, injured his leg in the match, and Jay Lethal's working over the leg, and then John Moxley comes back and he puts him in the choke, and Jay Lethal starts punching on the leg, and John Moxley's like, no, 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 I'm gonna catch your arm and I'm gonna lock you down, and you're gonna tap, and John Moxley beats Jay Lethal. So now Moxley has 6 points in the tournament.
Who do you got in this tournament anyway?
I don't have anybody. Like I'm just in it to watch it because I don't care because of the Triple Crown thing. I don't care. Like I don't care
Same, same.
because Eddie cuts a promo. Eddie goes, "Oh man, I think I was too full of myself. I shouldn't have put the titles on the line. Maybe it's just my hubris." And then I put the titles on the line, and then I lost my first match to Brody King, and I'm all messed up, and I shouldn't have told Tony Khan that. Oh man, and then I got Brian Danielson on Saturday. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take an ice bath and Epsom salt, and I'm gonna try to get back. But I, I'm humbled and beat down, but I'm gonna bounce back. And it's like, what? Like, why are you so down on yourself? Like, I'm down on you, but like, you shouldn't be down on yourself. Like, what the fuck?
He basically just lost his titles, right?
Yeah, but like the thing is, you shouldn't have put the titles online anyway. It was really dumb. It was dumb as shit. Like
Yeah.
this whole thing was fucking dumb as shit. It was stupid. So then we had the worst segment of the night, and it wasn't because of just it just was bad because of Ric Flair. And it's like Ric Flair has just destroyed all credibility, and like people hate him so bad that he had to apologize online today and said, I just wanted to be there to support my friend Sting. I just wanted to hang out with Sting because he's about to retire. I wanted to be with him. You guys have just painted me out to be the bad guy. I don't want to do this anymore. I think I might just step away. Fuck it. And it's like, and everybody's like, yeah, no, go away because like he has left such a sour taste in like so many people's mouth, and i'm I'm trying to be one of those people that separate the art from the artist, which here's the thing, I don't give a shit what Ric Flair does because Ric Flair is he's Ric Flair, and I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, Ric Flair's the greatest in the world. It's like he's Ric Flair, and like I know a lot of shit that he does, and I'm not going, oh, I'm separating art from the artist. It's like Ric Flair, the only thing I don't like about Ric Flair is he rambles too goddamn much, and that's what made this fucking promo so horrible. Like he just rambles. He just
Yeah.
won't shut the fuck up. Like sometimes it's like just say one thing and just stop. He just rambles and won't shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up, Rick. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Everybody would be happier if you just like stood there and was like, yeah, woo, that's it. Shut the fuck up, Rick. Not just run your mouth. Because he said something on Rampage that I literally was like, you stay home. He goes, yeah, if you're 18 to 28, my hotel room is open. Stay home, Rick. Don't come back. That line was way out of line. Don't come back.
Yeah, but yeah, stay home. I
Yeah.
didn't catch that line. Like you fucked me up with
No, because
that.
he said it on Rampage. Like he said it after the show, like on Rampage. So we didn't hear it here. They heard it in the building at Rampage, and everybody there was like, oh, that wasn't okay. But he cut this promo about him and Sting because they're going to be in Greensboro, South Carolina for Sting's last match. This is the first time that they're going to do this for AEW, which is great because that's where Sting and Ric Flair had their first match, the biggest match, and it was like a sellout, and it was like one of the greatest matches that they ever had. Cool, perfect. Like this all makes sense. Like it all makes sense. But like Ric Flair rambled for 20 minutes about, yeah, we worked and we called it in the ring, we did this, we did that, da, 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 da. Like there were people lined up to say hi to us after that. Like Rick, you're going too far. You could have just said, yep, I like we got great memories, blah blah blah. Sting literally said, we got great memories. I have great memories of that place. I'm glad to be going there, thumbs up. And Ric Flair went on his rant. It's like, God damn it, Rick, shut the fuck up sometime. Jesus Christ.
Like I misinterpreted the fucking promo at first. I thought Rick was saying he's the opponent. I'm like, no.
No. See, that's how much he rambles that he confuses everybody. That's Ric Flair rambles. That's him.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that's fucked up. Cause like he just
Like
was
I was upset.
dude, like I tuned the fuck out because he just kept rambling about nothing. It's like, Rick, no one cares about that shit. Like, shut up. So it was just so disgusting. It's like, just shut up, Rick. Just like, we're fine. Just shut up.
Yeah.
So then we had Roosh versus Mark Briscoe. And when this match started, I was like, I don't give a fuck about it. Then halfway through, I'm like, these motherfuckers just beating the shit out of each other. Like, not even joking. They just was beating the shit out of each other. I'm like, all right, I like this.
They went in.
Yes. And Roosh wound up beating Mark, but it's like, I was not expecting that. So
Nah,
then we
me
had,
neither. Like they usually have Roof's job. So like
mm-hmm,
this is getting interesting with this tournament.
yes. So then we had a backstage promo, and it was timeless Tony Storm, and she's so downtrodden and tired, and she's gonna have a match next week. And the thing that like everybody on my timeline said the same thing, and I said it because she did something that was so inappropriate that we all said the same thing at the end of the promo. Because she says, I got gout. Take off my shoes so my feet can breathe. And she gave away free feet. We all was like, oh, she's just gonna give away free feet on fucking AEW? What the fuck is going on? And if you guys don't know, it's the joke on people with the foot fetish, and she gave it away for free on AEW television. There you go.
You know how
It,
many people recorded that one like little like segment right there?
I know. It was bad. Like I heard so many people go, "Oh my god!" Like her feet are so like ill, just ill. You're disgusted, and you're telling on yourself. That is just disgusting. So then we moved on to Max with his 996 millionth origin story about how he got a poster in the mail from TNA, and his family had him turn into TNA, and he saw Samoa Joe, and Samoa Joe broke the mold of like the carbon copy wrestler and made people like me feel like we could be wrestlers because Joe broke the mold. And it's like, how the fuck how did you even form your lips to say that? Like, how the fuck did you form your lips to say that? Like, you know how many out of shape wrestlers were already fucking breaking the mold? Like, how did you? And then you don't even fit in the Samoa Joe's category of a big man. How the fuck do you even form your mouth to say some shit like that? How? How the fuck that makes no sense. It makes no fucking sense.
Like had they said that to fucking like CM Punk, fucking Daniel Bryan Danielson, whatever you want to call him, a
Mm-hmm.
little guy. You know, man, it works. They're bigger than him, but they're considered little guys.
Mm-hmm.
Joe, no.
Yeah. And then Max is talking about he beat all these people, and now he gonna beat Joe again. And the lights flicker on and off. Max gets down on all fours so he could get attacked by the devil and his crew. And then Wardlow and whoever the other three people are attacked him, which was probably Jack Perry. And I don't know who the other two was, but one of them was Jack Perry because you heard Jack Perry's laugh. And then they had horrible ass production. Samoa Joe came out to take out Warlow, and then it went black for 5 minutes, probably about 5 minutes, and then they put the text up. Hey Max, next week you pick you and Joe versus two of the guys. Max, come on, are you their hero? And then people start chanting, "You're our scumbag." And Samoa Joe is like, "Dog, your leg is hurt. You do not need to do this." And Max goes, "I'm tired of this Scooby Doo bullshit. Next week, me and Joe versus two of those assholes, and we're gonna take and unmask them." And Joe's like, "Dog, like I'm supposed to be protecting you and you already injured. How are we gonna have a tag match?" He's like, and Joe kept saying, "Max, Max, chill, Max." And Max like, "No, fuck this." And Joe's pissed. Like Joe was so pissed because he kept saying, "You're injured. How the fuck are you gonna do this?" Max, take a second, chill, Max. Max like, "Nah, fuck it, I'm doing this."
At least this time they didn't have Adam Cole try to goat him into it.
Yes. So here's where like things are funny about this situation because so Britt Baker was like, "I don't get no time on TV because people like Max are taking up all the time. I haven't been on TV this like for this long." And somebody made a tweet, and Britt Baker, Jack Perry, and Sammy Guevara all liked this tweet. And that led everybody into immediate speculation of Sammy Guevara and Britt Baker are part of the Devil Crew. And it's like, okay, Britt Baker makes total sense because Britt is like Adam's girlfriend. Jack makes sense because Jack is one of the four pillars. Sammy Guevara, I guess, makes sense because of the four pillar thing. I guess,
Yeah.
but like Sammy just had a baby. Also, congratulations to Sammy and Ty for having a baby, and also to Alexa and her husband for having a baby.
Oh yeah, she just had hers too. Yeah, congratulations
Yes,
to both couples.
yes. So that's why people are like, "Oh, these people are part of the Devil Crew." I'm like, I 100% think it's Jack Perry, and I don't know who else. But then Wardlow came up for a match, and if you look at Wardlow's hair, Wardlow just like took off the mask, so you could tell like Wardlow's hair just came out of the mask, and it's like, first of all, that big ass dude was right in the fucking like when Joe grabbed him and took him out. It's like the first thing I was like, that guy's way too big. That's fucking Wardlow. That's Wardlow right there. Like it's him. And they're like, no, it's just some random guy. No, that's Wardlow. I know what Wardlow looks like. The fuck you mean? Like the fuck?
Like, I 1,000% agree with you. It'd be
Mm-hmm.
funny they got somebody with his builds like try to swerve us, but it has to be. It's similar to like the one week where they had the guy with the fucking neck brace, and
Yeah,
obviously that's fucking Roddy.
basically. So Wardlow beat the shit out of AR Fox, and that was like a 10-minute match. And then we have the return of Dante Martin. Dante Martin's back, and him, Action Andretti, and Darius are back. Top Flight Security is in full force, and they go against the Hardy Party. And it was a match. The Top Flight Security gets a win. Good for them. I mean, nothing spectacular.
Kind of shocked me, to be honest with you.
Why?
I don't know. Like, I expected the Hardys to win.
Nah. Somebody said that the Hardys are going heel, and like, I'm not gonna lie to nobody here. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, "Oh no, no." I'm not gonna lie. I barely paid attention to this fucking match. I don't know if the Hardys were doing heel shit. I don't know if Zay was doing heel shit. I don't know because I was barely paying attention. It just fucking skated through it. No, I just know that Top Flight won. I don't know. Maybe the Hardys are going heel. Maybe I don't know. Wasn't paying attention.
Hardy's has only been like heel what, like twice, three times their whole career
Yep,
as a
probably
tag
like.
team.
Mm-hmm. So then we get Penta, Commander, and Vikingo, and they're like, "Listen, we challenging Top Flight Security to a 6 man," and they're like, "Okay, we're having a 6 man match. All right, whatever." I'm like, okay, cool, fine.
I expected it to be like Pac, but I guess like Pac can't come back yet. So
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. Like, I've been expecting him to come back for so long, and it's like, nah, Pac hasn't been back. What the fuck? I was waiting. Hopefully, he comes back soon.
yeah,
So then we had a match that had one of the weirdest stipulations, not because it was weird, it's just because everybody in the match forgot that the stipulation was a stipulation. Like literally, they was like, "Oh, this is a House of Black rules match." It was between Julia Hart and Emery Sakura, and Emery Sakura said, "Hey, I want this to be a no submission match." Literally halfway through the match, Julia just puts on a submission, and they're like, "This is a no submission match." And then she goes, "Oh, right." Then Emery puts on the match and is like, no submission. Oh, right. Then Julia again puts on the submission, and Aubrey's like, God damn it, I told you. This is no submission match. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Oh, okay. And then Julia hits the moonsault and wins. It was a long fight, and like Julia is getting better and better. I'm like, all right, well, that that's good. But it's like,
it's
what
just
the
this match was odd.
yeah, it was so odd. It's like, what the fuck? It just was so fucking random. It's like, okay, whatever. And then we get Mariah May. She's in the back, and she's just talking to RJ City, flirting with him, not flirting with him as to get with him, but flirting with him to use him because he got her a talk to Tony Khan, and she goes to talk to Tony Khan about something.
Tony Storm.
No, she went to go talk to Tony Khan. Like Tony
It was Tony
Khan.
Khan. I swear it was Tony Storm.
No, it was
Okay,
Tony
my bad.
Khan, D Tony, like D Tony. Because like when they came back, Tony Schiavone was like, "I hope she didn't interrupt the meeting." It's like, well, I mean, she might have. Hopefully, she didn't.
Oh, okay, my bad. I thought it was Tony Storm the whole time.
No, she was with Tony Storm in Tony Storm's promo. She was back there.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So then we had the best person. I lied to you not. I literally feel so bad for this. Like I have consistently for the last couple of weeks have thought that this person is one of the best persons on AEW television. And I feel so bad because for years I never gave this person any credit until now. You want to know who that is?
Oh,
Jay Risso, aka Christian. I never gave him credit until now. Christian is the fucking man. He is the fucking man. He's the greatest. The greatest. Fucking greatest.
I give you
So,
credit. Like I didn't even know how to pronounce his name. I knew his name, didn't know how to pronounce it. So
yes. So, Christian cuts this promo and he's just like, listen, Edge, come down here because we have to talk. So, he calls Edge down and he tells Edge, this match isn't happening next week. And Edge is like, come on, man. Just come on. And he goes, Edge, because I'm sorry. And he's like, what? So he's like, last week, after you got rid of Luchasaurus, and the crowd just starts saying, you fucked up. You fucked up. And he goes, kill switch. After he got taken out, and you took out the Prodigy, I had to drive around, and it reminded me of driving around in the Ford Taurus. You remember how we used to drive around in the Ford Taurus, and we used to talk about how we were going to make it, and we did. We're champions. We're this. And it's like, and you grew up without a father. The crowd just goes, oh, it was so funny. And then he goes, but my father was like your father. He even disciplined you like you were one of his kids. I was like, oh, thank God, he recovered that. And he's like,
I actually was about to ask you, like, isn't Edge older than him? Like, how is this gonna work?
yeah, it's funny as hell. And then he goes, he's like, but we're not like friends. We're like brothers. We're brothers. And your mom, she passed away, and Judy said we should team up one last time. So let's do it for Judy. Let's do it for the Jew Meister. Me and you team up. It did like Edge turns around for a second, and Christian is about to hit him with the TBS title, and Edge just kicks Christian in the balls, and he goes, "Nice try, dumbass." I was like, he's like, he caught him. He caught him. And then he was like, we're having a match. He's like, and oh yeah, go fuck yourself. And I was like, okay, that wasn't supposed to happen. Because if you hear it, he just says, go fuck yourself. And 5 seconds later, the crowd is like, oh, it just goes silent. And it's like, dickhead, you were supposed to bleep to go fuck yourself, not the crowd.
Oh,
I was so embarrassed for whoever the censor is because he was like, uh, oops, you pressed the mute button after the go fuck yourself. It was so clear.
no. Whoever the censor was, because I guarantee whoever that person was got fired. Fuck
Yes,
that.
yes. So then we had a rematch, which a lot of people, which this proves my point that like AEW fucked a lot of people's minds up because during the I don't even know if this was during the pandemic. This might have been a little bit like after the pandemic. No, this was after pandemic because I remember there being a crowd. New Japan Strong runs a show, and on the show they had the main event was Swerve versus Jay White, and that's how you know a lot of people like never even heard of this. It was like, yeah, we've never seen this because everybody was like, oh my god, we've never seen this, we've never seen this, and like a lot of New Japan fans was like, oh, this is a rematch. This is cool because the match they had was really good. This is gonna be great. Jay won the first match, but it's like New Japan fans was like, oh, this is a rematch. Everybody else was like, no, this is brand new. We've never seen this before. It's like, okay, yeah, this just proves my point when I've been saying fucking AEW fans only care about AEW stuff, nothing else. And then they'd be like, no, we watch everything else. AEW and nothing else. That's what it is. And that's irritating.
At the time, I actually like go and like take the extra mile to ask you, did this happen before? Knowing that they
Yes.
were probably in the same company at a certain time and shit. So
Yes. Because when the Swerve thing happened, I'm trying to remember if that was before his WWE. No, this was after his WWE release because this was like a random thing. This was after his WWE release because that happened. Because I know Swerve had did a lot of things right before he got signed to WWE, and I'm trying to pinpoint the time because he did a couple GCW shows. He did like a couple Defy shows before he signed to WWE. After his MLW title run, I think this was after he got fired because like it was a fucking
okay,
shock because everybody was like because it was a question mark. It wasn't just like straight up, oh, is Shane like is Swerve Strickland? It was like question mark versus Jay White. I do remember a crowd being there, so that's what makes me think it was right after the pandemic. So yeah,
cool.
but this match was awesome as you could think. And the thing that Brian Danielson was saying on commentary, which was like fucking awesome, Brian Danielson is giving like straight up commentary, and he's like, yeah, like Jay White is a defensive wrestler, blah, blah, blah. And Jay White loses to Swerve when Swerve does a defensive roll up and gets him. And it's like, oh, okay. That was fucking great. That was great. Didn't see that coming. So
Yeah, I didn't see fucking Swerve winning either.
yeah, and Swerve now has 3 more points on his side, and Jay has 0 from that win. So Jay still has his original 3 point. Now Swerve is up to 6 points. So yeah, that was a thing. So then we go to NXT, and it starts off with the Garzas versus Tony D in Stacks. And this is for the tag titles. And nowhere in my mind I'm going, oh, the Garzas are going to win the tag titles because the Garzas are lucha libre. If you remember what I said earlier, it ties in. So it's like, yeah, they're lucha libre. They're not going to win the tag titles, and they didn't win the tag titles.
The only thing that upset me about this match, we didn't get to see their full entrance yet. Like since they had a gimmick change, we still haven't seen their shit.
I was just about to bring that up because that is something that's actually disturbing me too. It's like, why the fuck
Okay.
won't we see their entrance? Like the fuck?
And it looks cool. It looks like it's gonna be cool.
Yep. So then we got the most randomest thing, and not random in a bad way. We have Axiom talking to Nathan Frazier, and Nathan Frazier's like, yo, Dragunov, he fucking up. And Dragunov was like, Doug, what you say about me? He's like, no, I'm just saying that. He's like, you fucked up a little bit. Like, he's like, you ain't hot shit like you say you are. He's like, oh, for real? All right, see me later on. And they get into a little scuffle, and it's like, okay, later on, it's going to be Nathan Frazier versus Ilya Dragunov. And it's like, okay, I'm down with that. I'm fucking right.
Yeah.
Like soon as that match was set, I'm like, yeah, like that's kind of hot. I didn't think I needed that. Like once again, it's one of the things where Sean is trying to win Booker of the Year for no reason. It's like, Doug, like you've done enough. Just chill the fuck out. Just you've done enough. So
like if he didn't win it, like he damn near like second place. Fuck that.
Mm-hmm. So then we get Brooks and Jensen in the back with Fallon Henley. And then here comes Lexis King. And Lexis King is talking shit, but like, the only reason you won, Brooks, is because I helped you. So Jensen's like, nah, I'm going to beat your ass. Like, don't say shit to my friend. Fuck you. I'm like, all right, fuck you too. They're like, so they're going to have a match. So then we get like a little Instagram thing of Nikita Lyons training, and then she's in the crowd. And once again, I could say Shawn Michaels is Booker of the Year because stuff like this. And then we get Kalani Jordan versus Kiana James. And I didn't know who was going to win because last year Kiana James impressed the fuck out of everyone when she got in the Iron Survivors tournament. But Kalani Jordan impressed the fuck out of everyone just wrestling Kiana James in this fucking banging ass match for no reason. It was like, what the fuck? Like, this was a banging ass match for no fucking reason. It was so wild. And Kiana James was like, it was so fucking good. Like, I just, like, I was actually shocked. And Kalani Jordan winds up getting the win. She wins and she moves on to getting the Iron Survivor tournament. And I think Kalani Jordan is going to be a superstar in the future. Like, I put my money on it. She's fucking great. I'd say that she's going to be a superstar in the future. Fucking awesome. I love her. Like,
do you foresee her winning this?
I don't know. But Roxy was also messing with Kiana James, which is going to have Roxy versus Kiana James next week as part of the Redemption tournament. So then we get Alpha Academy and Maxine saying, hey, we want to take on Metaphor next week in a 6-person intergender match. Thank you. Like, the funny part is, like, I actually want to see what they're gonna do because, like, their beef with Metaphor is like so fucking random, and it's like, I enjoy it. I enjoy the shit out of this.
Yeah, same.
So then we get a NXT quote unquote anonymous where they see Lexis King going in to quote unquote attack Trick Williams. Now, do you subscribe to the theory that Lexis King was paid off by Mello to beat up Trick Williams?
No,
Okay. So what do you see?
I think,
Hmm.
judging by the footage, Lexus King went to do it,
Hmm.
right? But missed his opportunity because Carmelo did it.
Okay. That's
Yeah,
even
because
that's
it's even more and more like Carmelo did it, but
hmm
like like it could be a red herring, but I'm gonna go with that finally. Like that's my final answer right now.
that's perfect. Like I really want it to be like everything fucking adds up to Mellow. Like I wanted to get all the way to the point where like everybody's like, oh, it's definitely Mellow, and everything is just like pointing at Mellow, and Trick just beats the shit out of Mellow, and like he's just whooping his ass, and then it comes out like, no, that wasn't Mellow, that was somebody else. He's like, wait, what the fuck? Like this total fucking swerve. Like it was Wesley. Like the funny part is like you have Mello walk in after Trick is on the ground and everybody's like, oh, he did it. And like they just get the footage of like him just grabbing that Trick and they're like, oh, he beat up Trick. And Trick's beating his ass. And then you find out it was Wesley because Wesley's pissed.
Yeah, yeah. There are three like suspects right now,
Yes.
but the least likely is Lexus King though.
Yes. So then we get fucking Chase U in a press conference. And we get this press conference, and I'm like, okay, what is he going to say? He's like, I got gambling debts, and I used the school money to pay it off. And Renegade, tell me your theory, because your theory makes 100% sense.
So like if people remember before this whole Chase U thing, fucking what to say, Duke Hudson, he was like I don't know what you call it, a card shark or whatever. Like he had the
Mm-hmm.
whole gambling gimmick.
Yep.
So I think it's him, and fucking Chase is like sticking up for him. Like he's taking the blame for him. But it's 100% Duke. Because this is before his whole feud with fucking Cameron Grimes where he shaved his head and whatever and they changed his gimmick then. But
Yep.
yeah, there's long term storytelling with that, I believe anyway.
Because if you watch Duke, Duke keeps looking down like, oh shit. Oh shit, it's gambling. Oh shit. So yeah, it looks like Duke's face is like, oh, I got caught and he's taking up for me. So I think that's what's going on. I agree with you.
Yeah.
And once again, I will say this, and I'm gonna keep saying this until it happens. JC Jane is a fucking star. She was just sitting back there making faces and doing stuff that is like, hold up, like all of that works. Like it just works, and it wasn't like no goofy faces. Like it's like she just had these faces, and like she just had these little movements. It's like I've always paid attention to stuff that she does, even when she was in Toxic Attraction. It's like it's something about her that like draws your eye to her. That's like not only because she's very pretty, it's like it's something about her with her just like her power, and it's like it's something that she has that like only a few stars have. And I'm like, she's gonna be a star when she fucking like when they let her go. She's gonna be a star. I don't mean let her go from the company. I mean let her go as in let her do her own thing.
Yeah. And funny part, she's working as a face right now, which I wasn't sure she could do, but she's doing it.
Yes, and it's fucking great.
Yeah.
So then we had Braun Breaker versus Eddie Thorpe. And Eddie Thorpe comes in with his ribs all busted up, and I'm like, oh, they're gonna let Eddie win, and he's gonna get into the Iron Survivor tournament. Nah, they're like, nah, fuck you, kid. Like Braun Breaker's going to the tournament. Honestly was like, Braun didn't need to be in this, so they could have put Eddie in it, but uh, I guess they made the right call, but I would have had Eddie win. Seriously.
I mean, neither one of them are gonna win. I don't think so.
Yeah, but like, did it would have been Eddie's first time in like kind of a big match situation, and we could have seen how he was going to do. But like, they just relied on Braun. Like, oh well, it's Braun Breaker, it's our guy. Blah blah blah. It's like, yeah, like he could do anything. But it's okay.
Yeah, to make you think that he's gonna win. And when I say you, I mean the general public, not you, because you know he's not winning.
Yes. So then we had Trick and Mello in the back, and Mello's like, "Yo, Lexis King got a match later on. We gonna attack him. We gonna get him." And Trick's like, "We don't do that anymore, Mello. We better than that. We don't need to do that." And Mello's like, "No, we should get him." Like he's like, "No, no, no. We better than that. We got the Iron Survivor tournament to get to." It's like, all right. And like immediately, like watching that, it's like Mello wants to take out Lexis King because he's afraid. He's afraid.
You know he's gonna snitch on him.
Yes. So then we go in the women's locker room, and Roxy's back there. Roxy's like, "Yeah, I took her out. I did this." And Ava Rain goes, "You're an idiot, you know?" And she's like, "Wait, why am I an idiot? You know, next week, like, it's a second chance thing." And she's like, "Wait, what?" "Yeah, so you took her out, which means she gets a second chance too, which you two are going to be in a match together." And some other girl was like, "Yeah, that was really dumb of you." So Roxy's like, "Shut up." And the girl mugs her and they start a fight. And then Kiana just lays out Roxy and they just start fighting. And it's like, yeah, Roxy, that was pretty dumb of you. Like, that was really dumb because now y'all going to be in a match together. It's like, God damn it.
They're gonna wind up eliminating like themselves.
Yeah, they will. They will. And it's going to be fucking hilarious. It's like, damn it. But you know that they're going to go to a match at the fucking deadline. So that's going to be a thing.
Yeah, obviously. The only thing I'm trying to figure out though is what stipulation, because this would be like their third match. I want to say.
Yes. I want it to be like a
And third
no
matches
holds.
tend to be, yeah, exactly. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Third matches tend to be stipulations, but their second one was a stipulation, which was spin the wheel, make the deal. What was it? Devil's Playground match or something like
Yep.
that?
Yeah. This one, it needs something. Like, they need something to just fucking end it.
Yeah.
So then we had Ilya Dragunov versus Nathan Fraser. And Ilya Dragunov tried to destroy Nathan Fraser. I mean, destroy. Like he was whooping his ass. He beat the shit out of him. Nathan Fraser came back for a minute and just started kicking Dragunov's ass, and was like, "Oh shit, he could win this." But then when Dragunov started coming back and beat the shit out of him and powerbombed him like once, and then gave him like 3 H bombs, it's like, okay, dude. Like after the first one, it was like, all right. He gave him the second one. Everybody was like, okay, it's done. Then he gave him the third one. It's like, oh my god, it was so good, so good.
Yeah.
So then bartender Cabron shows up and says, you know, you're not nothing. You don't even make money. You don't even have enough money to bring your family over here. I'm cool. I have money. I know how to cook. It's like, okay, I don't understand what that had to do with anything, but all right, whatever. So then we get Lyra Valkyria, and she's talking about having a title, and she's like, yo, I'm the champion. I can't wait to find out who I'm going to face. And then Fallon Henry's like, hey, listen, I mean, maybe I might want a shot at that one day. I could be the champion. And so as she's saying that, all of a sudden Tatum Paxley just shows up behind them, just as like in her new spooky gimmick, and she's like, "Yeah, you know what? You guys should be very, very careful." It's like, dude, what? Where did you come from, and why are you there? The fuck?
I didn't recognize her, to be honest with you.
Like, for some reason, I have been keeping up with her by accident, and it's just like basically been her posting stuff on Twitter and randomly come across my timeline. Like, the fuck, why are you getting full Daphne now? And like, she's like she's in full Daphne gear, and it's like, okay, like I'm not against it. Daphne was cool, but all right, I guess this is where you're going.
As long as he can make it work.
Oh, she will, because like she's kind of got the spooky thing down, and it's kind of
Yeah.
working. It's like, all right, cool. So then we get Joe Gacy. Joe Gacy's under the ring, and Joe Gacy's being weird. I'm Joe Gacy. Ha. Okay. So then we had Cameron Petrovich and Ariana Grace. The only thing I did not like about this match, and I know somebody's gonna be like, "Why didn't you like that part?" was Ariana Grace was too big for what she had on, and she kept having to adjust, and it just was very distracting of her keep adjusting, and it's like, listen, we're not trying to look, but like you keep adjusting, and it just keeps you keep drawing focus like to stop, and she just kept doing it, and I'm like, okay, all right, I'm just not gonna look. It was very weird. And then Joe Gacy grabs the bell and runs. He comes out under the ring like, "Ha, I'm here!" and takes the bell and runs. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like,
That
it
was
makes
weird as shit to me.
it was, and he just takes the. This is in the middle of the match, and they just keep wrestling, and then Ariana Grace wins, and then you hear the bell in the fucking crowd, and you're like, what the fuck is going on? It's goddamn dumbass Joe Gacy. It's like, what the fuck is going on? It was so goddamn dumb. It's so dumb. I don't know what his new gimmick is. He wants to be paid attention to. I have no fucking idea what's going on. So
It's even weirder than his last one. Like the
yeah,
last one, at least I got. This one I don't get.
yeah, this one is weird. So then we had Jensen versus Lexis King. They're having this match, and then Mello comes out to attack Lexis King, and Brooks is like, "Get the fuck out of here! What the fuck are you doing?" And it distracts Jensen, and Lexis King gets the win. He beats Jensen, and it's like Mello's like fucked up, like, "Oh man, I fucked up." But at the same time, he would have fucked up Lexis King, and they're about to fuck him up, so he's just all fucked up. But like
Like
he's
he's gonna go through like a fucking heel turn by accident by trying to keep it secret.
basically, and it's gonna be so funny because him and Trick are both in an Iron Survivor tournament. That's the funniest part. Like that's gonna be so weird to see how that ends up.
Wait, who? Mello?
Yeah, Mello and Trick are both in the Iron Survivor tournament.
I don't think Mello's in it yet. And I think he has
No,
a
Mello's
what
in
you
it.
call it.
Mello's in it.
Oh, he's actually in it. Okay.
Yeah, Mello's in it.
For some reason,
So
I understood that he had a what you call it, a makeup match, whatever the fuck they call it.
wait, he lost. Wait, did he lose?
Yeah, I think he lost, and like this is gonna be his redemption to get back in.
Oh, for some reason I thought he was in it.
No, no, because it's redemption match for the women and redemption match for the men.
Okay. So then we
Mind you,
had
I could be wrong, but yeah, like Carmelo, I don't think is in it.
we'll figure it out. So
Yeah,
then we had the four-way. If Wesley wins his four-way, this was random because Wesley had to win a four-way to get a number one contender shot at fucking Dominic. The thing was, if anybody else would have won, they weren't getting a title shot. They just was gonna win. Like there was no
I
title
was
shot
just
involved.
about to ask you that.
Yeah, there was no title shot involved. It was like, what the fuck? Like this is so goddamn random. So it was Bronson Reed, Cameron Grimes, and Johnny Gargano and Wesley. And of course, Wesley wins. Like, they did some fun stuff in this match. This match was not like oh, this sucks, blah blah blah. It was a good match. It was a really good match. And Wesley won, and he's celebrating, and Dominic's there like, oh fuck you, and he's like, fuck you too. Can't wait to beat your ass. Can't wait to beat your ass. And they go, Booker, there's something going on in the parking lot. And God damn it, there was something going on in the parking lot. Roxy and fucking Kiana James beating each other's ass in the parking lot. Like, god damn.
That parking lot.
Right?
That parking lot. That's all I got to say. That parking lot.
It was fucking vicious. And that was crazy. So,
I thought you
yeah.
were about to say vicious and delicious. I was about to say that's a throwback.
No, Vicious and Delicious were awesome. So, that was fucking the first half of wrestling this week because the rest of it comes after SmackDown, Rampage, and the new greatest show ever, Collision. Oh, and something that, like, I have no idea how this happened, and I was
Okay.
very confused when this happened because I saw this before we got online, and so Tony Khan on Ring of Honor, I know no one watches Ring of Honor because like I found out online, not through Ring of Honor, I just found out online that he made a match between Zoe Starks and Athena for the Ring of Honor Women's World Title. And it's like,
Wait, what?
okay, yeah, see, it makes some fucking
No,
sense.
no,
It's,
no. Wait. You said Zoe Starks.
I mean, not Zoe Starks. What is her name? It's Zoe something.
Billy.
Billy Starks. Billy Starks.
Bi-
See, I was
Billy.
off.
Yeah.
I was off of the Billy Starks. Billy Starks versus Athena. See, I was wrong. That's how fucked up I am. Because it was just so goddamn random. It's like, what the fuck? Like, what is happening? Like, he just made this match. They're actually a team. They're actually friends. What is happening?
No, apparently Billy Starks attacked Athena, and like she graduated from being her minion or some shit like that, and Billy Starks attacked her. So
See,
there
this is
go the
what I'm
friendship.
talking. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, shit be happening and nobody fucking knows. It just happens. It just happens. So that happened. It's like, what is happening? It's just so random. It's so random. It's so dumb. I mean, just I'm with the people who are saying kill off Ring of Honor. I'm with them. I'm with them. With stuff like this, I'm with them. Kill off Ring of Honor. It
or
just let it go.
or do it properly, goddamn it! At least make it the new fucking AEW Dark. Put it on YouTube. Fuck it. You know what I mean? They'll get more views than it's getting now.
It would. It's just so like it's just so dumb. It's like I'm just not feeling it. I'm not feeling it at all. Like
No,
Ring
I'm with you. I'm kind of upset we can't see it.
yeah, Ring of Honor was so good and it's just like, nah man, it sucks now. Like it totally sucks. But yeah, that's that. That's the end of the show because we'll get back at you with the rest of the show. So anything else you want to say?
Goodbye.